Good afternoon. My name is Jalissa Oliveras, and today I am going to be going over why children should not have social media until 15 for SPCH 1113, Intro to Public Speaking for first summer of 2023. Social media is websites and applications that enable users to create, share, and or exchange information and ideas in virtual communities and networks among several people. Some popular social media platforms are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, Reddit, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and Reddit. Some effects that social media has on people is that it is addictive, harmful, very manipulative, negative, distracting, changes in mental and physical health, and it can be exposing. It can be addictive because many people want to get work done right away, but once you get on social media, you just find yourself scrolling through all the posts you get through. I happen to be one of those people. It can be harmful because many people will start to look at themselves and start comparing themselves to other people, which is a common thing that can happen once they start comparing and realizing what they have and don't have. It can be manipulative because many people can try to change someone's opinion in a way that can manipulate them into believing it is true. It can be negative because of the amount of things that can change to your mind, like it could create mental problems and could possibly lead to depression, make you have anxiety, possibly lead to self-harm, or possibly suicide. It can affect your physical health because with social media, you want to constantly be on it and just scroll on it all day long. Although you know you have multiple things to do, you just want to scroll. So it makes you potentially lazy. And it could be exposing, especially to young children, to like sexual content, which is very widespread on the internet today, with many filters being turned off and some websites not even having filters. Here is a video on how social media is changing our brains.
With social media sites being used by 1/3 of the entire world, they've clearly had a major influence on society. But what about our bodies? Here are 5 crazy ways that social media and the internet are affecting your brain right now. Can't log off? Surprisingly, 5 to 10% of internet users are actually unable to control how much time they spend online. Though it's a psychological addiction as opposed to a substance addiction, brain scans of these people actually show a similar impairment of regions that those with drug dependence have. Specifically, there's a clear degradation of white matter in the regions that control emotional processing, attention, and decision making. Because social media provides immediate rewards with very little effort required, your brain begins to rewire itself, making you desire these stimulations, and you begin to crave more of this neurological excitement after each interaction. Sounds a little like a drug, right? We also see a shift when looking at multitasking. You might think that those who use social media or constantly switch between work and websites are better at multitasking, but studies have found that when comparing heavy media users to others, they perform much worse during task switching tests. Increased multitasking online reduces your brain's ability to filter out interferences and can even make it harder for your brain to commit information to memory. Like when your phone buzzes in the middle of productive work. Or wait, did it even buzz? Phantom vibration syndrome is a relatively new psychological phenomenon where you think you felt your phone go off, but it didn't. In one study, 89% of test subjects said they experienced this at least once every 2 weeks. It would seem that our brains now perceive an itch as an actual vibration from our phone. As crazy as it seems, technology has begun to rewire our nervous system, and our brains are being triggered in a way they never have before in history. Social media also triggers a release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Using MRI
That's just some of the things it does to you. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. Have a great day.